Grip Climbing here with another instructional video. Today we're going to teach you how to tie a Prusik knot. To do this, you're going to need some static cord. This is a 3.5 foot piece tied into a loop of static cord using a water knot. Personally, for climbing, I would use a Flemish bend. To learn how to tie one of those, click the following link. For a Prusik knot, the general rules for the diameter of rope to use are do not be less than half the diameter of your core cord or your climbing rope, and do not be more than 3 millimeters less than the diameter of your climbing rope. So, what I'm using today is I'm using a 10 millimeter climbing rope. So, less than 3 millimeters is 7 millimeters, and greater than half is 5 millimeters. So I opted for in between, and I went with a 6 millimeter static cord. So to tie this knot, what you do is put it on the back side, and you pull it. And this is right here. This is called a girth hitch. This is great for tying in safeties into your harness or other pieces of webbing for whatever reason. Now, to tie a 2-wrap Prusik, you go around once more and go under that middle piece and then line them all up so that there's no overlapping pieces of cord. Now, for any climbing situation, you always want to use a 3-wrap Prusik. This is most reliable, as the 2-wrap Prusik is just not secure enough. You don't want to use a 4-wrap Prusik, as these loops tend to get a little messy and in the way, and that can be problems. So once you have your 3-wrap Prusik, you should have 6 wraparounds here. You tighten it all up, and you basically roll these end ones in towards the center so that they're all nice and tight and none of them are loose. And what happens here is, as you move this up and down the rope, it moves freely by hand. But as soon as you apply any weight, either up or down the rope, it jams. That's why it's great for ascending or emergency situations, as it only goes one way on the rope. This rope, the 6 millimeter cord, is more than enough to hold your weight, under just your weight, not under a fall. You could have it a little shorter. You clip it into a carabiner and clip it right to your harness, and you're good to go. That's the Prusik knot. Until next time, happy and safe climbing.